Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's just been a fabulous day here at Abingdon, and the return of the British summer was really one of the greatest high points before we even started flying. Absolutely magnificent to see the sun shining on the first major air show of the 2013 display season. And we kicked off with a real biggie because 216 Squadron at RF Bryce Norton put a tri-star through right at the start of the show, which was just absolutely superb, and that really set the day off. And the next 2 or 3 hours were just quite spectacular indeed. Had a few vintage moments which were really quite interesting. There was a really super section which really focused on the North American Aviation Company, featuring the Harvard, of course the Mustang, and then the Fennec. You don't see the Fennec around a huge amount, and it was wonderful to hear the growl of that engine. But getting Peter Vasher's R4118 Mark I Hurricane here was a really special treat as well. And that was able to lead into a very nice sequence, followed on by the Lancaster Bomber. And perhaps to renew our association this year, the 70th anniversary of the famous Dam Busters raid. A few other favourites, of course, you'll see on the video as well, with the lovely Breitling Wing Walkers. Perfect day for them with their smoke. Didn't quite crack the handshake on the mirror pass, but it was a pretty impressive performance for them. First time I'd seen them this year. A couple of little jets, of course, the Nat and the JP5 featured very notably throughout the afternoon, but I was personally very delighted to see the return of a fully aerobatic Mark 7 Lynx Army Air Corps display, because Eddie Brown, who flew the Lynx in 2008 with what was then, we didn't know, but it was the last season of the Blue Eagles, really put back all the impressive aerobatic maneuvers, put an interesting roll in right at the very start, which really surprised the crowd, and then the trademark maneuver, which of course is the backflip. But what's lovely about Abingdon is a lovely family friendly show. There's lots of things for the kids to do. It's a country fair as much as it's an air show, and we were blessed with the most fabulous weather. It's a real treat. Well done to Neil Porter yet again, and really raising funds for the air ambulance has got to be a good thing to do.